Hey everybody, Sidewinder here with Static Impulse Gaming. Today we're playing World of Warships and we're on the map Fault Line, and I am playing my Kamikaze R. I decided on my Kamikaze because I needed to get some tier 5 battles to finish a mission I had. So I brought that one out to finish that mission off. Kamikaze is a lot of fun to play. It has 3 dual torpedo tubes. The torpedoes have a 7-kilometer range and they go at 68 knots, so they're decently fast. The detection on the Kamikaze is only 6 kilometers, which gives you a full kilometer of playroom between the range of your torpedoes and your detection, and then it's 3.1 kilometers in the air. It does have an artillery range of 7.6 kilometers. It does have 2 anti-aircraft guns on it, but they only have a 1 kilometer range and they're pretty much useless, so I just leave my anti-aircraft guns and secondaries off. That way it helps me from getting detected. I do have a commander with situational awareness, last stand, and superintendent. I use situational awareness on all my destroyers and most of my ships in general, just because it lets me know when I am detected and if there's a ship that I don't see that sees me. Last stand I like to use on my destroyers because it allows you to keep moving if your engines get hit, and there's nothing worse than being stuck out in the middle of the open after someone gets a lucky shot on you and just being killed by the entire team. Now at the beginning of this match I was looking to see where my team was going. A couple of guys decided to go down this way, so I felt pretty good going over here. I was trying to avoid detection from the air right there, and that's why I was swerving back and forth. I didn't know where those planes were going. And now I see the Nicholas. There's really no chance of torpedoes on him right now, or at that moment there wasn't, so I opened up with guns and now I'm launching torpedoes at where I think he might go and hoping to hit him. And to keep myself from being stopped, you want to just keep moving in the Kamikaze. I decided to go down the middle here and ran into the other Nicholas. Now he's broadside to me, so I am almost positive he is launching torpedoes, which he is, and that's why I'm going straight on and trying to turn my guns towards him. I also have superintendent, which gives me an extra smoke charge and speed boost, but I don't actually need it all that often. And he launched his torpedoes from the other side, so I'm trying to hit him with guns right now while I get my torpedoes ready. And I launched 2 of the tubes, just trying to get him to change course, which brings him in right next to me, allowing me to get my 3rd set of tubes on him, and I get the kill with that one. And right now I'm trying to check for that other Nicholas that was there at the beginning, because it looks like he took out both the other 2 ships that came with me. I did check quite a few times at the beginning to see what ships I was going to be going against. I know as far as destroyers go, I have 2 Nicholases, and a Fujin and a Grimiashi. I knew as soon as he started turning, he was trying to get his torpedoes on me. Unfortunately, as a Nicholas, because they are American destroyers, he probably could have, if he would have stayed on his guns, he probably could have taken me out. I don't know. I was trying to get my torpedoes on him also, but when he turned broadside like that, I knew I had him. And I saw three of the destroyers were down, so I was trying to see which one was left, and it ends up being the Grimiashi.
Engine boost activated.
I hit my boost because I saw that Wyoming. He is coming on my side of the island, as I'm looking at the radar there. And that is one of the best places to launch torpedoes at him, especially if he doesn't see me, because he can't turn away. If he has an island on his right and torpedoes coming from the left, there's not much he can do but eat the torpedoes. So that's why I was boosting. I was trying to get out there to make sure I could launch my torpedoes while he was right next to the island. Fortunately, I didn't launch them all straight on. Usually I like to launch a few of them a little behind the target indicator, because battleships will slow down first when they see torpedoes coming. And if I would have done that, I probably would have taken them out with that first salvo there. I was trying to decide if I wanted to go after the Myogi right there, or if I was going to pursue the Wyoming and finish him off. And I still hadn't decided at this point, but I saw that Myogi was going in a straight line, so I tried to close distance. I had 7-kilometer range on my torpedoes. I usually like to launch around 6-8 or so, just to give a couple of give 0.2 kilometers for them if they're traveling away from me. Unfortunately, he's turning away, and I closed within 6 kilometers of that Wyoming. But it didn't look like he was... I was getting ready to turn away, but it didn't look like he was trying to fire at me, which makes me assume that he's rotating his guns. So I went ahead and launched my torpedoes, and I'm going straight at his back, and kind of wiggling my tail a little bit, because coming straight at him from the stern, he has only 2 turrets that can get on me in the first place, and wiggling will keep him from being able to get an easy shot on me. I actually didn't need those torpedoes. I think he was going to flood out before my torpedoes hit him. But I wanted to make sure in case he had a repair or something. Yeah, I saw both of those battleships, the Myogi and the Wyoming, looked like they're preoccupied with our Wyoming. So I kind of decided to go with an aggressive stance here. See what would happen. The enemy carrier had his planes over me constantly right now, but no one was shooting at me, so I just kept closing distance with the Wyoming and decided to see if I could hit him. And it kind of looks like both of the battleships had tunnel vision right now, because, like I said, neither one of them are shooting at me. And I'm already down to 4 kilometers, which is well within torpedo range for the Kamikaze. If you have a battleship, one thing you do want to do is make sure you know the range of torpedoes on the destroyers you're coming up against. And if you see a destroyer coming after you, change your course. I mean, just little deviations can completely throw off their torpedoes when they're coming in, especially at long ranges. And I decided this Myogi was at 5 kilometers, so might as well try launching on him also. It looked like he was getting ready to turn, that's why I went ahead and saved one of my tubes, which he did turn away. But I'm still not receiving fire from any of them. And I'm already up to 4.9 kilometers. I am very aggressive in this game. I was at 4.9 kilometers, so I figured they've got me spotted anyways. I might as well open up with guns here, see if I can't set them on fire. I caught a quick glimpse of the enemy destroyer, but he went behind that island, so there was no point in me trying to go after him because the Grimyashi has much better guns than I do. Now I'm being engaged by the Marblehead. I'm turning to kind of avoid, or to try and avoid him. There's not much I could do at this point, so I popped smoke, got in front of my own battleship a little bit to see if I could maybe cover him, and launched my torpedoes.
Smoke screen set.
At the New York there. I opened up with guns on the Myogi because he's only at 2400 health, and he also ran into the island, so he's a stationary target now. Then when I checked back with the New York, it looked like he was probably going to flood out anyways, but I wanted to make sure to finish him off. The faster you can finish them off, the less likely they are to get off another shot. I didn't really need the torpedoes on him. I probably could have finished him with guns, but I wanted to make sure that he was taken out. And he did disappear behind my own smoke cloud when they destroyed our battleship.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
But I did take him out, and that was kill number 6. I actually got a Kraken for the last battleship, because this one was number 6. And I see the Marblehead over there,
Engine boost activated.
and I see the last position of the CV. There's really not much I can do to hide here because he keeps his fighters above me, and I did not know that Grimiashi was right there. That was actually a good shot by him, catching me as I rounded the corner. I'm going to fast forward through the rest of this round. Our two battleships engage their Marblehead and Grimiashi. The Wyoming gets taken out by the torpedoes. So our Haruna goes after the Grimiashi, and he's getting shot by both the Grimiashi and the Marblehead right here. And he ends up taking out the Grimiashi, but Grimiashi takes him out afterwards. And that leaves us with our Bogue. It appears he has no planes left, and a Bogue facing a Marblehead has no chance if he doesn't have any planes. All in all, not too bad of a round. I still got 111,822 damage. Got 27 hits, 13 torpedo hits, 5 incapacitations, 6 kills, 2 fires, 12 flooding, devastating strike, high caliber, Kraken Unleashed, and I got 1,168 base XP, even though we lost that round. Anyways, it was a lot of fun playing that round. I haven't played with my Kamikaze in a little while, so I had a lot of fun playing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.